Hello and welcome back to Mancave City. You may notice something behind me, so we're going to get into that. But also there is going to be another big change, as you can tell by the empty tank behind me, which will hopefully, by the end of this video, no longer be there. So I've been working off camera. I had to move literally everything out of the way. I know they're not perfect, some are upside down, they don't match. I've just basically done it so it looks a lot better than it was. And the clouds, if I turn this light on, go all the way around, makes that scene look a hell of a lot better. I've got a couple of bits of scrap which I'm gonna have to kind of try and put together to do this area, but I have some plans which doesn't involve this tank anymore. So this is my current work area, as you can tell, but then there's also this stupidly sloped wall that goes right underneath. So my plan, hopefully, depending on measurements, I want to move the desk over to here if it will fit between there and the city edge, and then this will be my new work area. All the storage stuff that is dotted around can then go underneath here, so it's easier access. I may even get to use the top and have it leveled off so I can have like some office equipment like my printer, my 3D printer, bits like that. So hopefully that will work. Don't know yet, we'll soon find out. However, if it doesn't, I can also have this worktop reused, just lower it down slightly, so then that way I can clamp on like the phone stands and stuff like that in order to be able to do better lives and things like that. So the plan is, hopefully tomorrow this tank will be going outside. It will have a bloody good clean up and ready to be sold, and then I can start having a look at what I want to do with this area. So this area has got all the wall space and everything as well. So when the tank's gone and I have the stand a bit lower, my chair will fit at it better. I can also have some units on the wall or shelving or something like that, so all the stuff I've got for display and no room to display it can go there. And also, as I say, I can move all my parts that I've got over there over to here and have more partage stacking kind of thing. I'm sure you know what I mean, but hopefully that is the plan. So we're going to wait until tomorrow, get this tank out, and then see where we go from there. Fingers crossed. So while I'm waiting to be able to move that tank, I'm going to work on this little pool area. And voila, just like that, it is done and looks absolutely impeccable, if I do say so myself. And I've added some greenery to it as well, just to make it pop. So I've put plate underneath in different shades. I've got trans blue tiles, both dark and light. I've put some stud trans on there as well. We got some cheese slope trans. Everything's all trans on the top. Obviously gives that water effect. And then it just fits in nicely down there. I've had an idea as well, so bear with me, it's not definite, but if I have a chippy there, I have a coffee shop there, then McDonald's and KFC. So instead of them being up stacked like that, I could do long ways and deeper. It's just an idea, but I think that might fill the gap absolutely beautiful. So it is now the next day. The decking has been built and the tank is out here. It's not completed. I want to build a barrier around for safety for the kids, chop that end off the block, or maybe even put a couple of steps there. I don't know yet, but either way it is done. The tank is out, so let's go and have a look in the man cave. So as I give you a spin around, look at all that extra space. Oh yeah. So now, as you can tell, I'm out of breath. So I've got to sort all this out and then figure out what we're doing with this. And now, just like that, the old unit has been dismantled and it's all outside. So now I need to think of a proper plan on what I'm going to do here. Now, my original idea was to have that unit over here, but I'm guessing that's going to be a bit too big, so I might have to kind of keep it over there. But I'm trying to think of ways to make extra space, but at the same time, if I'm going to have like a desk area, I need to be able to get my legs under, and I can't do that if I've got all these storage bins and stuff under here. Stage 2 is complete. So all that has gone, and it's all stacked over here. So now I've measured from the edge of that literally to here. It should fit. Fingers crossed. Well, that definitely was not easy, but the desk is moved and is now over here, and my God, is that thing heavy. But it is in and done, moved over here. So this will be where I now do my work in. Plus it gives me all this headspace, zoom out, all this headspace for storage, for things there, and you know, just generally not to whack my head off something. And yes, I broke the socket. I think I've just broke the back box, but that happened when I was trying to move the fish tank. Oops. So over here, I've moved the drawers, got the filing cabinet over here as well, even though I think it's on a slant because the drawers keep opening. So I've still got a few bits to sort out and work out, but for tonight, I am done. The desk is semi set up. I've got all my parts sorted and pinned to the wall there. Got a little dragon versus knight display going on there. I've managed to get my new unit. Let's just zoom out, there we go. So I've got my new kitchen unit put into the garage onto the wall. That was not easy. But yeah, so there's that bit sorted. This is the mess over here at the moment. Still a massive work in progress, because now I've moved that over, I've just realised how much space this was actually giving me. I've got nowhere to put that, and when that was over there as my build station, I had a tray on the left, I had a corner unit on the right, everything was around me. Yeah, okay, everything's in front of me here, but now where am I supposed to put them? Because they are too big to go underneath there. Over this side, I've got the filing cabinet and the drawers that was both there. They are over here. The chest of drawers that was behind there is now over here. I've got the worktop set up as like a little desk surface area pinned to the wall. Then I've got the other chest of drawers that was here is now in the corner. So I'm going to be setting this up as like a printer, 3D printer, my laminator, you know, any bits and bobs like that. Plus the fact that I can also have some bigger displays on here maybe. Yeah, again, work in progress at the moment. It might end up I'll have a small section for my office stuff, and then I'll end up having drawers kind of stacked. But again, with how deep the drawers are, I'll probably get one, it's not even two. So yeah, wait and see what happens. Okay, so since the last time I picked up the camera, a lot has changed. So I'm going to give you a quick run round now and show you how far I've got. As you've already seen, I've got all these pinned up on the walls. I've got my cabinet up as well. Storage on the top, Lego. Then I've got a few bits hanging up in this cupboard. I've got my fish tank on that shelf. I've got some more bits here. So yeah, slowly but surely. Then I've also put the chest of drawers back to there because it just made sense. I've got my little stacker tower there with my tiles in. I've had to take one level off, but the drawer was empty anyway. And then over here is parts and more parts. The filing cabinet, which is basically filled with manuals, and then my little office area. So hopefully this will all work. It's going to be annoying if I'm sat over here building and I have to keep coming forwards and backwards to go and get parts, but I have got an idea which hopefully will fix that issue soon, and it is going to involve getting rid of this and having some more shelves underneath, bit like these drawers, but in that style that will actually fit and stack underneath here. So fingers crossed, that is my aim. It's not going to happen anytime soon due to funds, but it is in the pipeline, so I've only got to make do for now. You'll see all that wall has been stripped back to the Chris the Fish, but by tomorrow that will all be covered. But for you, it will be in the next video. So thank you all very, very much for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.